Now, normally, I would review the games behind me. Calgary and Arizona is still going on. I would review the games and discuss stuff. Now, I was asked yesterday by Bruins fans, you can do a video about Ryan Donato. No, I wanted to see him in the game first. I wanted to see what he did. He had a goal and 2 assists. Now, I'm a Bruins fan, so clearly this is a moment when the fanboy kind of takes over. Now, they lose tonight because referees don't like Brad Marchand, so he can get mugged on breakaways and overtime, and it's fine. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I understand. Marchand doesn't get a call, probably doesn't deserve to. So I'm not making that argument here. But lost in this game is the fact that Ryan Donato in his first game is on the first unit power play, gets a goal, gets 2 assists. Holy crap. Could have had 2 goals tonight. Wearing number 17, which, good thing he's not in Vancouver because that number's jinxed in Vancouver. But I am really, really excited now about this kid. And I have to give props to Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney passed on Matthew Barzal, passed on Travis Konechny, and we can all laugh about what he missed and what he could have had, but he's done pretty well for himself. I've buried some of the trades he's made, and yet the draft picks that he's acquired in some of those trades have turned out to be pretty good. Johnny Boychuk goes to the Islanders for a couple draft picks. What a ripoff. Not really. Brandon Carlo was that second-round draft pick that went to the Islanders. So, not really a ripoff against Boston at all, when you look at it that way. You look at Boychuk, you look at the amount of points he's put up this year, you look at the amount of miles he's got on him, and how much money the Islanders are paying him. You compare it with what Boston's paying Carlo, and for the fact Carlo's at the start of his career, yeah, that was kind of a robbery for Boston. So, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. The Boston Bruins have become one of those teams that every time they bring in a new kid, they're great. And this doesn't even include the fact that Trent Frederick signed with the team and he's going to the American Hockey League. He's not coming straight in. Boston's still got McAvoy out. Boston's still missing Bergeron. Boston's missing a lot of guys. They're missing key guys. And yet, they're at 99 points. 3 points back. 3 points back at Tampa. They're not catching Tampa, but the fact they're 3 points back shows how solid they've been. I can't say enough about how much Donato impressed me tonight. I was impressed. What impressed me with Donato was how calm he was. How he came onto the ice and could see there was only one defenseman back, the other one had pinched, so he played back and headmanned the puck. And he did it without any hesitation, without any jitters you might see from a kid. You might see a rookie making mistakes. That's why they're called rookie mistakes. Boston's been very fortunate this year. And this is why when people, people kind of roast my saying Boston wouldn't make the playoffs this year, and that's fine. I kept saying before this season, this doesn't look like it's Boston's year. Next year should be Boston's year. That's when all the kids arrive. Kids are all here this year, and there's more coming. And it is a good time to be a Bruins fan. It's a shame that Boston and Tampa are in the same division because it looks like Boston and Tampa could be rivals for a little while. And that rivalry could happen if they meet in the playoffs in the second round. It could be a brutal playoff. I really like what Boston's done, and I have to give props to Don Sweeney. One of the best GMs in the league, and I may have to do a video on Don Sweeney because I kind of owe him that. I was pretty nasty to Sweeney as recently as 2 years ago, and now I have nothing bad to say about him. Did he pass on Barzal? Yeah. So did a lot of other teams that should have taken him too. Same as Brock Besser. Yeah, he could have taken Besser, but there were a lot of other teams that could have too, and they didn't. So I'm gonna give him credit that he drafted a guy outside the first round in Donato, turned out to be pretty good. Outside the first round on Carlo, turned out to be pretty good. And there's other ones as well. Did he draft Jake DeBrusk too early? Yeah, probably. But DeBrusk has been a solid forward too. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below if you saw tonight's game. If you're a Bruins fan, how excited are you about Donato and what he brings and what he adds to a team that was already pretty darn talented? What impresses me with Boston right now is, holy crap, there's depth. I think Sweeney looked at how they lost to Ottawa last year, and it was because a lot of guys got hurt. There were a lot of injuries, and it did them in. And I think Sweeney said, we've got to get a lot of depth. So the Boston Bruins right now are set up for a long playoff run. Whether or not they have a long playoff run is a whole other conversation, and we're not having that right now. This is a Donato Sweeney appreciation thing. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And when I did that video about Rookies of the Year and who's going to be up for Calder, me not mentioning Donato, who will be eligible next year, how much will I regret that? Let me know what you guys think about that too. And I know Middlestad's name keeps getting brought up too, and I get that. So, again, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.